Hello. Today I want to talk to you about how to get your sales unstuck. This is Edwin Dearborn, author of Power Branding Secrets. And today what I want to discuss with you is how to handle a problem that many businesses, salespeople, including myself, have experienced quite often. And that is to how to unstick your sales. The very first thing that we want to do when I'm coaching somebody or even myself, reviewing my condition, reviewing my sales, is where is the most important bottleneck to break? Is it I'm not generating enough leads? Is it that I'm not converting the leads that I'm getting? Or am I not building my list big enough to even get enough leads? Am I contacting enough prospects through my ads, through social networking, through personal networking? So often I'll ask, where in this funnel are we not generating enough attention? And there's three areas that you can do immediately, but let me tell you the first thing you need to do to unstick your sales. You need to do something. Too many people, when they're stuck, get like deer in the headlights. They withdraw from the situation. They overanalyze the situation. They become paralyzed between the ears, and they take no activity. Doing anything to improve your sales is better than doing nothing. So the question begs, well, what if I'm not doing the right thing? Look, anything is better than a no thing. That's what nothing is. Nothing is composed of two words, no and thing. You're doing a no thing. And so when you do something, at least you're in motion. And as the saying goes, disease does not grow in moving water. So you've got to get an emotion into changing something. I don't care if it's getting on the phone and calling all your past prospects. That's something. Maybe you write a blog post. Maybe you do a Facebook Live and you tell people what you do and maybe some recent successes. You find someone that had a positive experience with you and you get a video made of that with your iPhone and you upload it to YouTube and you share it on social media. You read a book late at night about sales. You buy a sales course from someone. You do something. You take action, right? So I'm going to tell you the three areas that I find where sales bug the most. Number one, their list and their contacts are too small. They don't have enough people in their email database. They don't have enough followers. And the quickest way to grow that is to spend some time every day connecting with people on social media, adding more people on LinkedIn, adding more people on Twitter, Google+, YouTube. I don't care. Just start. I don't care if it's 3 people a day. 3 people a day in a year is over 1,000 new contacts. So you can grow your list on a daily basis. So also personal contact. You can go to local chamber meetings, meetup.com, and find out what's happening in your area and start shaking hands and looking people in the eyes and start exchanging cards. And even if it's a really bad meeting, I have found even in the worst of networking meetings, I always found at least one person that became a great contact that either we did business with together or they sent me referrals or they turned me on to somebody else that I did business with. So every day, contact more people, connect with more people. Number 2, become a better closer. Look, even if you're getting a small amount of leads, if you can close a higher percentage, you're going to make more money. You'll unstick your sales. So let's say we grow your list by 10%. We increase your closing percent by 10%. We now have a 20% improvement, cumulative, right? So we don't have to change everything right away or have drastic changes to increase your revenue. So the second point is become a better closer. Become mentored. Watch videos on YouTube. Take a course. There's a lot of ways that you can improve your closing ratio. Number 3, discover what your audience needs and wants, their challenges, their points of intrigue, their confusions, and create content that solves or enlightens them about those problems. I was on a phone call this morning with someone who sells annuities in St. Louis, Missouri. And I said, his name's Toby. I said, Toby, what are the top 5 questions that your agents run into? And he was like, I don't know, we'll have to survey them. I said, great. We're going to, and later on this week, we're going to have a conference call with his agents. And we're going to ask him, what's the 5 biggest challenges, confusions, or questions that you run into? And we're going to create a 3-minute video that enlightens people about those top 5 questions. Right? That's all we're going to do. We're not going to sell them. We're not going to pitch them. We're going to position the brand as the leader in the area by providing education-based, customer-centric content. Meaning we're not going to talk about how awesome we are or how competent we are. We're going to solve and enlighten the problems of the prospects. So let me ask you this. If today you started to create more contacts, 3 to 4, just started adding it to your database. Number 2, you got a little bit better at closing. Not a ton, just a little bit better. You started reading a book. You started to listen to Grant Cardone. You started to follow Gary Vaynerchuk. You did something to improve your sales. Ron Cool, he's got a book. You put a link here. You get Ron Cool's book. Right? You start improving your mind. You start improving your abilities. You increase your skills in selling. And then number 3, you listen to the audience. You find out what questions they have, challenges, points of intrigue, and you create content like a video and you send it to your list. And over time, you just keep engaging them with information that elevates them, that enlightens them, that empowers them, that gets them to think, that makes them have those aha moments and goes, wow, that guy is someone I want to connect with. These are 3 things you can do today. Today you can connect with more people. Right now. You can improve your skills today. Right now. You can create a piece of content with your iPhone, with a blog on LinkedIn. Right now, you can do all 3 of these things. And believe me, if you do this every day, consistency. If you do this every day, you will unstick your sales. This is Edwin Dearborn, author of Power Branding Secrets. I hope you found this educational, enlightening, and most important, helpful. Talk to you soon.